Yeah, what's up, YouTube? Back with another video. I'm home tonight. I had a little bit of time. I actually made two videos. I'm not gonna post them at the same time, but my apologies again for the late videos. I have been responding to the questions, most of the questions anyway. So I just want to make a little video tonight uh, about who we got our insurance through. It's called the broker. His name is Tom, and it's called All Insurance. They based out of North Carolina. I'm quite sure they probably can help you out. I'm not sure. Give them a call. They probably can. They do all types of insurance. His name is Tom, and the company is called All Insurance. The phone number is 919-779-5115. Again, 779-5115. That's the last broker that we dealt with. I couldn't find a number for the guy on Six Forks Road now. He was the ones that charged $3,000 for the 3 trucks the last go around. But y'all give him a shot. I was talking to one lady. I don't know if it's a lady or a man. But she had said something about she got a quote for $250 and then won $1,000 up front. Maybe you can share that on a comment. What broker that you went through to get that quote? But I just want y'all to know, whenever you're dealing with a broker, you are going to have to pay 3 months up front, at least 3 to 4 months up front. And a lot of them don't take credit cards because they say people was doing a charge, disputing it for that $1,000 up front. And a lot of them don't accept credit cards no more. So I'm just letting y'all know, when you try to get your commercial through places like that, through a broker, they're going to want 3 months up front. Or like I said in the previous video, you can get limo insurance. If you got like a minivan, you can get limo, you can get $1 million policy, you'll be covered. But it's not going to be catered. They'll write it up, one of those insurance companies, but it'll cover you though. You can transport people. You're going to have to go with your fire tags, your legit transportation business, but it's called limo insurance. But when you go through like National General got limo insurance. A lot of the regular insurance company has limo insurance. And they'll write it up. Whoever sell you the insurance, it'd be a third party insurance company that'll link you with a company like Allstate or National General, which you'll be under them. Because I got in an accident one time when I had the limo insurance. But no, even we didn't what's the name claim or nothing. We both just went our separate ways. Accident in Denali, and one of the videos that I showed y'all, that one right there was in a car accident. The guy turned out. I thought he was in fault, but I was in the turning lane. And, I only had one child in the car that day, but luckily everything worked out. But so yeah, that's limo insurance. Look into that. That might be easy to get. It'll hold you over until you get like $1,000 to pay up front. Because once you do the limo insurance, most of the time you just got to pay 1 month to get your policy started, and you're good to go. But the good thing, I'm telling y'all, about when you're going through a broker and doing a catering to your business, you can get insurance like Uber. It's called, I'm so sorry, I don't remember the name of it. But you can get them added to your policy. It's like a non-owners, kind of like that. But if your worker, say you got somebody working with you, and they driving their car for you, while they driving their car, and you got that person on your insurance, and that car, they cover under your commercial insurance while they doing pickups in your vehicle. Why they doing pickups in their vehicle, they would be still covered under your commercial insurance, somewhat kind of like Uber. I know a lot of y'all stressing about, using your own cars and stuff like having enough cars. But if you have somebody helping you and you go through that way through a broker, you ain't gotta buy two vehicles. They'll be covered under your insurance driving that car. Of course, they gotta be on your insurance as a worker, but that vehicle is covered while they driving for you. So that's sweet right there. That's sweet. And I think the policy went up like $100 a year for that. So that's not bad. If you just had like somebody working with you for a few days out of the week and they drove their own car. That's stress you ain't gotta have. You sitting there praying every night, asking God to get you through. I've been there, without no insurance, man, or stuff like that. Having somebody picking the children up with no insurance. Just that regular insurance. So you can get that, and then you cover it. You ain't gotta worry about that. Cause I thought that was actually better because I was gonna actually. It's a system, y'all. I'm just keeping it 100. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it 100. Some of y'all might not agree, and that's fine. But I actually was gonna the lady from out. I was thinking about getting a lady from my church to drive, and it was only a few kids between these two schools. I actually was gonna buy the vehicle, the minivan, and put it in her name. I just smart. It's business. It's business. It's the business world. Once you start learning how to business, you just gotta work. You gotta work within the business world. You know what I mean? And you gotta maneuver and do the things that you gotta do. Not saying rob and not kill nobody or no crazy stuff like that, but it's a system. The business world. You in it throughout the course of the day. You lay it down when you come home. It'll be on your mind while you sleep. I'm learning, man, you got to turn business off, but I don't want to get off topic. There's some other videos I talk about, the downside of having transportation business, the stress and the stuff like that, and things you need to do to keep yourself sane. A lot of people don't talk about stuff like that. They just talk about the business, the good side of it. You got to know the good and the bad and the stress that it's going to bring and the heartache, and the headaches and, the bad times too. But anyway, y'all know I get off the topic a little bit. But I was going to buy the van, put it in her name, That way I don't have to pay $250 if I pay for the van. If I got liability, I ain't gotta pay $250 a month, $200 a month insurance. Get the car in her name. The personal insurance on the van probably for her liability probably be like she older woman, $50-$60 a month. I can pay that and just put on my policy, under the non-owner, put her under, and when she drive for me, she covered, even though it was my van though, and I let her use it. Bam, that's gonna save me $200 something a month. That's what we was thinking about doing, just to get them little bit of kids on that end, and that's gonna save us a couple $100 a year. So I thought it was a good idea. So that's a good thing when you can do that. And you save that money. That money add up over the years. Every dollar count, y'all. I know I just went all over the world, but so yeah, check them out. Look for some brokers in your area. But just letting you know, you're gonna have to come up with that money up front. Ain't no way around that. That's what they do. If y'all find one that you don't, put it on a comment. Let me know. We helping one another out. Another thing I want to do was just go over scaling and advertising. I don't want to make this video too long, but it look like this video is going to be like 20 minutes. Place the advertising and scaling. I'm going to say scaling, how to grow it. I'm going to talk about that first. I would say start small. Know what area you're going to work. I know I didn't say this in the videos again, but I just want to say it again. When you don't have a lot of vehicles, start in a smaller area. I know you want to get out there and just get it going. But I'm telling you right now, it's going to have you running like crazy. So start in the area that you're going to work. Don't be on over east, west, north, and south. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to do one area, stick to that area, maybe 10 mile radius. I bet you, whatever one of y'all that advertise right now, I bet y'all have not exalted every little place you could advertise at. I know you haven't. So, I mean, in that one side of town, wherever you're going to try to focus on, that way you won't be driving 30 minutes to pick another person up 30, 40 minutes, stuff like that. But, I mean, if you only got 2 clients, you can do that on certain days if your book's right. But, I mean, you can't be doing that stuff every day. You're going to drive yourself crazy. Start off in a small area. Or not a small area, whatever area you're going to work. If it's 10 miles, do that. Max yourself out there. Once you get a certain amount of clients, you can handle it. You know what I'm saying? Where it's profitable. This business take time to grow, transportation. If you're trying to build it up like that. Not going through Medicaid and stuff like that. I'm just talking about personal, like dealing with regular clients, things like that. Now, if you're going to go through Medicaid, that's something totally different. That's a whole nother video. Medicaid and trying to get contracts that way, or getting with the big transportation brokers, things like that. Y'all know that's not my expertise. Like, I don't really deal with the big brokers and all that, things like that. But that's the way I'm going. I am going that way. Right now, I'm signing up to be a Medicaid provider because my sister, she's a therapist, so we trying to do some stuff out there in that area. Far as Medicaid, being a Medicaid provider. But I don't want to talk about that right now. I'm just talking about dealing with people, dealing with businesses, not really dealing with brokers on the transportation aspect. So I would say start in that area, go to the daycares, go to the boys and girls clubs, get information to the people. Go to the old people homes. Give out your information. Go to social services. You know what I'm saying? Leave your cards there. Go in there and talk to social services about their transportation. A lot of them are linked with Medicaid, social services. But leave some cars up there. Some people might need to get around, need a ride, get back and forth. Go to certain doctor offices. Build relationships with the doctor offices, places like that. Leave your flyers there. That sign up, be a Medicaid provider if you want to go that route. Just get all the information. Hey, your insurance, right? Move towards it. You better be ready for it though. You gotta know how. There's a lot you gotta learn with that. Go to charter schools. If you got the money, I'm looking at the little list I got right here with some things. If you got the money, get some yard signs, put them out on the weekends and bring them up. Go back and get them. That way you can put them back out on the weekends. A lot of times the people in the city, they don't work on the weekend, so they won't snatch them up and throw them. But you got some place you can put them things at and they stay there for 2-3 weeks sometimes. Me, I used to leave them majority of the time because I ordered from this place. This is a place we get some cheap yard signs from. Only thing is shipping is expensive. But it's called signsforcheap.com. I ordered some great signs from there. As a matter of fact, I walk y'all to my garage and show y'all my last sign I ordered. It's not for my transportation, but it's for my pressure washing thing. I'm just gonna show y'all the sign and get back in the house. They got some real good signs, y'all. Check them out. I vouch for them big time. Yeah, it's real professional. But that's my pressure washing, delicate cleaning pros. But it's a real nice sign. As you look at it, it's real professional. Check them out. I might have a child transportation sign in this old car right here. Now I throw it out. I don't have no more because I had the old phone number on there. But check them out. Signs for cheap. You look them up on Google. They real good. I don't want to make this video longer than 20 minutes. But definitely do them areas. If you're going to do the schools, find schools that's close to one another. That way you can connect the one school, and get everybody. Do the yard signs. I had good feedback with that. Of course, we all know flyers. Y'all know to do that. Get flyers out. I would go to certain neighborhoods and get flyers out, put them on cars. You know, whenever I did do marketing, cause I don't advertise no more like that, giving out flyers and stuff. We don't have to do that no more because once your number get out there, you might get some backlash. Everybody gonna want them flyers on their porches and things like that. But once you get your number out there, you do not gotta advertise like that. People will call you. We get at least 2-3 phone calls every day. I still got my flyers and my business cards. I don't even give them out. Once you start building a relationship with people in the area, I'm telling you, your number will get out there. People will start calling you. Be patient. It's going to come together for you. I'm telling you, it's going to come together for you. I was running around like a nut with my head cut off in the beginning, doing all that advertisement. You do it, but it's going to come together slowly but surely. You know what I'm saying? It's going to come together if you can just stay consistent and do the little things. Don't quit your job. If you got a job, hang in there. You know what I'm saying? Unless y'all got bread like that, you know? But if you building it that way, I'm talking about building the business from scratch. Like that. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take time. But if you luck up and get you a little contract with a school that's going to put you ahead, or, you know, with some type of nursing home or any type of thing like that, then that's going to put you ahead in the beginning. You'll be good. But yeah, go on them places. You might land a contract. I know a guy, he landed we call it agreement. A lot of people call it contracts. With a nursing home or anything like that, you can do that. Go in there and talk to them people. It's a chance that you can. Some of them have their own vans. And if some of them have their own vans, they don't take the people everywhere. So go on them places, you know. And if the area that you are targeting, you're not having good success there, okay, then now go to another area and target those places, you know. Down here, they got a lot of drop-in daycare centers. Go to those drop-in daycare centers. A lot of those places do not have vans. We had 2 of them calling us, wanting us to transport for them. We worked something out with one lady for a little bit, but it just wasn't that profitable for us. For the area, we got all our business in Wake Forest. She was in Nightdale, so it wasn't really that profitable for us. We didn't have that many. We didn't have no kids in Nightdale. We didn't really target Nightdale. But we just focused one area so we wouldn't be spread it, you know? So that's what you got to know. Just try to target that one area and just grow there. You know, go to that area that's really growing in your area where the schools at, where the buildings and the nursing homes where it's really growing. Try to target that type of area or target a type of area where there is no transportation at all, you know? Do that. What is the chiropractic? You know, when you get injured and stuff like that, go there, get some cars out. Talk to somebody there. You know, people got to get back and forth. We had a private transportation guy like that. A guy was in an accident. We used to take him there for his physical therapy every day. He would call me. I would take him back home. You know, I wouldn't take him home. I would take him back to the bus stop because the bus didn't bring him straight there. But he didn't care what he was doing that whole time. He was writing it all. He kept the receipts. We gave him all the receipts. He got it back once he got his settlement back, plus more, So I always go to the physical therapy spots, get some flies out there when you start. I mean, I'm not really focusing on me personally, y'all. I if somebody call me and I can do it, I will do personal transportation, like to the doctor's office, to the grocery store, things like that. And that's where I'm trying to take the business at in the future, to do more of that. But like I told y'all, right now my business is really focusing around children, because we've mastered how to do it in our area. You know what I'm saying? So because the way the schools and stuff is set up, we know how to do that now. We target schools that's next to each other. They build a lot of schools in the area, and we go in. If we can make $1,200-$1,300 profit off a van with somebody else driving, we fine with that a month, and we can cut the prices down and take the other people. They won't get as many clients as us. You know what I mean? But if you can get 3 schools like that, making $1,200-$1,300, you know what I'm saying? You might be driving one, you might be having somebody else doing the other 2. You still making good money. You might make $3,000 off of one and $1,200 off the other 2, because you got somebody driving them. You know what I'm saying? So you still might make $5,000. I mean, just do it however you want to do it. And you grow. You keep targeting schools as you grow and put that van in and you fill it up, But I really focus on the Boys and Girls Club. I'm sharing that with y'all. Y'all got Boys and Girls Club. There's a lot of Boys and Girls Club everywhere. Focus on the Boys and Girls Club if you're doing children out in the area, because you can go to each town with a Boys and Girls Club at and build a route from each Boys and Girls Club. Because they tell you the schools are not going to be that far from the Boys and Girls Club. So you can make your route around those schools that's close to the Boys and Girls Club where the kids go at. Because they don't provide transportation for them. So if you got 4 schools to go to that Boys and Girls Club, talk to the staff at the Boys and Girls Club. Ask them, what schools do y'all deal with that come here? Then you go to the schools and you advertise there. They all gonna be in the same radius. Then you build your route between those 3 or 4 schools that's going to that Boys and Girls Club. I mean, out of 3, 4 schools to connect, or 3, they all ain't gonna get out at the same time. You got a 15, 20-minute grace period. So it's like, you should be able to get 10, 12 kids out of 4 schools if you build a relationship with the schools. 2, go in there and talk to the parents. It's good, in the beginning of the year, if you can talk to the principal to get in there and do the parents' night. When they come, you set up as a vendor. Now you're going to get to meet the parents. They're going to see you. You're going to be looking all pretty over there. Got your setup going. Bam, bam, bam. Cut a little Boys and Girl price. Might charge them $50 a week. Take your child to the Boys and Girls Club. You got to know the area. The people poor up there, or the people ain't really got no money. You might have to charge $30, $40. I don't know. Whatever profitable for you. But if you charge $50 one way a week, you get about 12 kids. I mean, that might be worth it. I don't know. If you get 14 kids, you get $50 a head. What that is? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. Yeah, that's about 700 a week. Yeah, that's pretty good. If you're going to like 2, 3 schools, you're getting 700 a week. But the kids, they had like 2. I'm getting tired, y'all. They had about 2 vans. I mean, it all depends how you do it, but you always going. The thing is, you might go in saying you're going to do Boys and Girls Club, but you might get some kids that might need to go home. Something like that, where you might charge them $75 a week. You get like 3 like that. Rest might be Boys and Girls Club. That's more profitable. Then you might get a brother and sister. you really might make out. We usually give a little sibling discount. But I hope I stayed on top of y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. But to the ones that made it to the end, I appreciate y'all. The channel is growing. Y'all, we at 100. We just hit over 100 subs, you know. So that's good, you know, like, subscribe, you know. And I appreciate y'all. I want to try to master this transportation thing. I hope y'all stay with me through the journey as I dip into the Medicaid. You know, I really wasn't going to fool with it, but my sister really motivated me. I've done research on it, but my whole thing was, before I did Medicaid transportation, I wanted my foundation to be private. Me building my own, you know, my own clients, because I work in the mental health field and I know Medicaid can change at any time. There's nothing you can do about that. So that's what I would tell you, to build your foundation, you know, do the Medicaid, stuff like that, but also have a foundation just in case funds run, they drop the rates, things like that. You still can survive. So I thank y'all, and leave comments, questions at the bottom if I can make some more videos. And that'll be it. Far as transportation. If y'all don't, it's some other ways I make money. I share about pressure washing, but I do online. If y'all think that'll be off topic with this channel, I didn't want this channel to be really just about transportation. I just wanted to be about ways to make money. But right now I see that I got the people that's sub now, you know, they really just want to know more about transportation. So I might make another video about something else, and it's not about transportation. So let me know, please. You know, should y'all want me to make another channel for that, for y'all can just get the transportation videos, or what? Because I'm thinking about, I just want to do it all together, like ways to make, you know, make money, have some different streams coming in while you working. Because the child transportation, you really only doing this 2 hours in the evening. If you got kids in the morning, maybe an hour in the morning. And if you're doing like private, of course, you're going to be working throughout the day. But that's what I love about child transportation. You're only working 2-3 hours out the day. So it's like, profits might not be that big, but if you got 2 vans making $700 a week, $1,400 a week, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's slow money. It's not a whole lot of money. I'm just saying, you get to doing you're making $700 a week, 2 vehicles, $1,400 a week, working 2-3 hours a day. Like, you can't beat that. You ain't gonna be rich, but hey, you can get rich after a while. You ain't blowing your money. All right, y'all be blessed.